Hey, what's going on? Matt here, ready to show you guys some dragon attacks from the last war, kind of a rundown of what you should do and what you shouldn't do, um, and some lava hound just to kind of add in the mix. I did this new intro that you guys just saw. This shit took like 5 hours. It was insane, but it was worth it. I don't know. I enjoy doing kind of stuff like that. Anyways. So yeah, I'll give you guys a rundown. This war was a close one. It was, I think 116 to 115 or something like that. Like the last 5 minutes, or the last 20 minutes I spent like all the time attacking with my accounts, my last 5 attacks, and was able to squeeze in a win. But yeah, as you can see, um, it was a win. So I mean, we're getting there. Yeah, so I went down and I looked up some numbers so I could just give you guys the quick replays without having to spend a lot of time. I'm going to try to do this without having to cut a bunch of clips because I just wanted to get this intro on there. But anyways, so as you can see, those were the 5 attacks that I was talking about. Was able to squeeze out one. That guy had a chance to tie it up, but he messed up. Anyways, I was eyeballing this base because I knew I could do it if I did it right. So I dropped 3 dragons just to clear out that right corner, those 2 spots, those 2 little squares, because I kind of figured if I can clear it, I can go directly in the middle, and that would be the game. So pretty much that's what I did. I had dragon dropped over there by the mortar, and then I had 2 over there just to get down a little quicker. I was a little bit worried about time and how many dragons I'd have left. At that point, I dropped all the dragons and the loons because I knew they were going to take a while to get there, and I already saw that they were getting focused. The dragons were so. At that point, you see the clan castle troops kind of draw in my dragons, like I've been telling you guys about. They kind of sit there for a bit, and it kind of made me nervous. But after they were done, I looked, and they only dropped down 2, and one of them got hit by a balloon anyway, so it really wasn't a big loss. As you could see, the loons went to the left, which was bad, but I already had most of the dragons in the middle. Only one, I think, went right, and that was that one that was helped to clear. I made sure I saved 2 rage spells just to get everything down in the middle, because if you don't and you just try to heal through it, you're not going to make it. You need to get your dragons going through that middle as fast as possible. At that point, I knew I got the win because I got all those air defense down, and I dropped my Barb King at the end a little bit slow, but I had plenty of time to clear everything up. So that was an easy 3-star. The next base was I think it was number 8, or yeah, number 7, and that was a lava hound, I believe. Yeah. Oh, sorry, not lava hound. That was a balloon and hounds. Anyways, he dropped a barbed in the bottom corner, pulled out the troops, pulled out 2 dragons to kill him, and then he pretty much from that point dropped the 2 hounds, because if you could see that all that defense right there is all the air defense is on the left. He does have that airflow thing to push him away, but at the same time, he dropped hounds, and he dropped why can't I think of the name? He dropped hogs and was able to kill him. So that was pretty smart about it, that. And as you can see, once he got in the middle, he cleared up everything. It was an easy 3-star at that point. And all that air defense being stacked up like that just makes it more easier for balloons and hounds. So yep, that was a pretty easy win. Easy 3-star. So we go on down to, I think it was, yeah, this is the one. Nope, that's not it. Alright, so I think it was 19. It's a little bit further down. Yeah, this one was by Alan, and wanted to point out how he clears the top corner and then kind of goes in on the right. He's 1 dragon, nothing being attacked yet. And as you can see, he's already known that the dragons are going to hit that cannon, so he drops them all so that they can still target the cannon before it goes down, because if it would have went down, they might have gone left or right. So he dropped them all right after. And he has balloons too, so it's a pretty easy 3-star. He goes down. You got that bottom air defense, but it's a level 4, so he's pretty secure about taking it all down. And the balloons to the right pretty much cleared out that other one, so Then he drops the Bark King. Still got a healing spell. Doesn't even have to waste it. So as you can see, doing it right, you can even do it with two rage spells and have it done. I like to bring 3 rage just to be safe, because sometimes, you know, clearing out the buildings faster just means less time on to attack. And this last one I think was done by Wiz, and this is, I wanted to show this one because a lot of people don't use this as much, but maybe they don't know it. But you have 3 lightning spells. It can actually take out an air defense, so especially level 5 and down. So if you don't want to, if you don't even want to use rage spells, you want to just do lightning spells, you're guaranteed to only deal with 2 air defense, and especially when they're close, like you see how they're on that right side. He went in from the top and he kind of geared him towards the right. So you know, he knew that at least 1 or 2 would go on that air defense, and they worked their way down. And he also has some CC troops coming to the right, but he cleared that area so that that dragons wouldn't go around that air defense, which was real smart of him too. So obviously he knows how to do his dragons, but that's something to think about. You got to think about where your dragons are going to hit and where they're going to go, and try to pattern it out, and then clear anything that's going to kind of deter them out of the way. Because if you don't, you're going to end up being screwed, and then you end up with 1 star, and you spend just as much as the elixir to try to go for that 3 star. So super important to try to clear a path, even if you know your Barb King's going to go down, because once those dragons are up, and there's 6 of them, you're going to be fine. It's going to clear all the buildings. This next one is another balloon and lava hound, and this one I wanted to show because this is how you shouldn't have your air defense. This is one of our guys, Mason. He has them all on the right and left side, so it's pretty much easy for anybody that has even dragons, but you kind of don't want to split dragons, but easy with lava hounds, and especially he's a Town Hall 9. So as you can see, he sends in the hounds, and balloons go right in after, and they target those air defense first out of everything. So it's pretty much easy, and he has so many balloons after he's done. It was just an easy attack for him with Lava Hound. So hopefully this guy changes his defense, because that's a weak defense against air, and they're going to hit him every time with air. I think we got 2 more videos, and this one I think was my base, and I've 3-starred my base before with someone else having it. I guess that's a real common base. I'm gonna have to kind of look up a better one. But for the most part, I'm just kind of lazy to change it. It's really good against ground, and especially hogs. I've seen it like stop hogs in its tracks. But this guy pretty much just clears the top corner and then goes into the right side, and it's an easy. He gets those 2 down real fast, and then with that Tesla just bringing him closer to that other air defense, there's no chance. I mean, the air defense goes down with the Town Hall easily. So something to think about. You know, try to think about how you want to set up your air defense to prevent, you know, easy 3 stars with dragons. Another one where they're all stacked on the top, but he uses lightning spells to clear out one of them. So he really only has to deal with 2. So those 2 right. So he can come in the right, just lay the dragons across, and he even does it slowly so that he makes sure that most of the dragons go in that top corner right there. And they're going to go for that air defense right away, and then he has the balloons on top of it. And keep that in mind. Balloons are a really good mix, because if you get the dragons focused, the balloons come in, and then it's a done deal. But all right, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I'll catch you later.